Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Spacers! Last episode, we suffered a major colony loss. We lost everyone in the colony except for Sergeant and Manbear. But through our decent recruitment efforts, we now have Pierre, Kimmy, and Huntsman. So, hopefully this episode will be a little bit calmer. We have repaired the kill box, which was the reason for the breach. And we're going to be staying more on top of that, so hopefully we don't have any major colony losses again. We're working on building more housing in the animal pen, but it does seem like the animals are having a little bit of trouble moving over there, and we are producing chem fuel from organics. So things are going quite well for us right now. Yeah. Our colony walls are secure. We are building our power grid out. I've decided that we're going to maximize this and build it from this direction in, because then we can fit one more wind turbine in there. And this will connect it to the power grid more smoothly. And once we're done researching solar generation, we're going to add some of those. Alright, and we're going to send out a caravan with Sergeant and some stuff. We're going to send him to go get more components in steel, because we always need more components and steel. Alright, he's going to take the textiles because those are light and we have a lot of them. They're a decent way to get money. And we're going to send him off to this town here. And we're having to reform the caravan, I think, because we're also going to send Huntsman with him as an extra and a buffalo, some things, yeah. Alright, we're going to sell all these things and use them to buy some stuff. Just selling all of it. And, yeah. Oops, it seems we bought too much steel and components. So we're going to need to and the caravan is now immobile. So what we're going to do is we're going to send Kimmy with a bunch of the animals, and she's going to help them carry it home. So they're just going to camp out there while we send Kimmy to reinforce. Alright. And Manbear is in a fight with a yak. Alright, Pierre, go help him. Go shoot that thing. Okay, good. Good, we're shooting it. And Manbear's down. Pierre, save us. Okay. He's fine. Okay, we're going to merge the caravans. It looks like it's still too heavy, so we're going to sell some of the steel back. Just enough so that we can get on our way. Is there anything heavy? Alright, everyone's back now. Thank you, Kimmy, for saving Sergeant and Huntsman. And, alright, bulk goods trader. Yeah, oh, that's a slaver. A caravan. No, it's just a caravan. Oh, my eyes, they cannot see. Alright, and now we have the materials to build the wind turbines. So now, hopefully, the power grid actually works. Alright, and we are going to shrink down the prison because we really do not need this much prison. And we're going to use the rest of this space for solar panels that we just finished. And now we're going to work on So, we're going to put a bunch of solar panels here. Yeah. Solar panels. Solar panels are great. Solar panel time. We are getting energy from the sun because the sun is super awesome. Alright, and it looks like, yet again, the Thrumbos have trampled through our spike traps and are now dying on our lawn. Alright, and now that we have enough colonists to start production again, we are replanting our hops, smokeleaf, and psychite, which we are going to use to produce drugs that we will sell for lots of money. Alright. And we are building some stuff down here. Things are going well. The power grid is not working because we're not producing enough power. But, hopefully, things will turn up. And now, what we're going to do is we're going to switch the biofuel generators from making just out of anything to making biochem out of human meat. And that's going to allow us to more efficiently use our raiders. Alright, speaking of raiders, here they come. Oh, look at that. It's been repaired. Alright, and here comes some more. Look at that. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Alright. I hate that they just tear down all of my walls. Alright, we're just gonna take all their stuff. And how is that person? Alright. Yeah, and we're going to equip them with some weapons here. Because, frankly, we just need them to have guns instead of bows. Alright, no. No, we're not gonna keep her. Alright, and here, this is the amount of chem fuel that the storage zone can store. So that's how much we're gonna make. We're not gonna make more. Not gonna make more than we can store. Yeah, and we've got some art going. Nice. And we're just going to alter some of those bills, so we're doing it well, and doing it with the stuff that I want to make it with. Alright, and Red is a pretty good colonist that we've just gotten in from a raid here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Red, and we're going to convert her to our colony. Congratulations, Red, we're keeping you. Alright, and we've got a pretty good stock up of medicine, so that's good. But we're going to move the medicine a little bit over here. Yeah, we've got a lot of dusters and chocolate next to this orbital trade beacon, because that's the stuff we're going to sell to the orbital traders when they get here. So we're doing pretty good. All going well. Alright, we've got a steel meteorite right on the barn. And now all the animals are escaping and they're eating the heal root. And Red has joined! Yay! And Red has joined! Yay! Alright, we're doing some trading. We're buying more stealing components. Because of course we are. Alright, and we are also going to buy some books. And yeah, there we go. Yay for us. Yeah, we bought a fuel. Alright, and that brings us to the conclusion of our episode today. Thank you all for watching. Not a lot happened in this episode, but I think that's a nice break from just the disaster we've had over the past few episodes. So it's a nice break. Remember to like and subscribe so that you and other people can see more of my content. And I'll see you all next time.